count on. This is KHQA TV7 Eyewitness News Tonight with Carol Sowers, Richard Albin, meteorologist Alyssa Lynn, and sports director Rick Thurtle. People you can count on.
Good evening, I'm Carol Sowers.
And I'm Richard Albin, live at Quincy University, where we'll show you a group battling world hunger.
Also tonight, Sarah Dyan continues her Operation Cash Crop report on marijuana in the Tri-State.
And coming up on Teenagers and Tough Decisions, drug abuse and teens. First, last night the U.S. House of Representatives passed NAFTA by a margin of 34 votes.
But as KHQA TV7 Eyewitness News reporter Chris Knight shows us, the debate over the North American Free Trade Agreement has not ended in the Tri-State.
We feel that it is not a fair trade agreement, and we feel until that's settled that this is not a proper agreement.
NAFTA passing means is that we'll be able to continue to grow in these international markets.
It's the day after NAFTA passed through the House of Representatives, and Quincy has yet to see jobs go up in smoke. But some residents are still not sure what future the free trade agreement will bring.
Well, considering there were 200 politicians that didn't think it was so great, really makes you wonder.
Linda Laws has what is considered by NAFTA proponents a secure job in electronics. But with all the questions flying around about NAFTA, she's just not sure if it will be a step in the right direction.
I wasn't really sure whether it was going to be beneficial to the United States or Glen Eyre as a company. But after asking a few of my questions and receiving answers, I'm hopeful it will be.
Harry Button of the Quincy Chamber of Commerce says it's not likely any Quincyans woke this morning to find their lives ruined by NAFTA. But as Linda Law says, no one likes to see even a chance of someone else losing their job.
They say it's going to be good for certain businesses, particularly electronics. Well, although I work for an electronics company, my husband and two of my sons don't. So is it going to be beneficial for their companies, or are they going to be without jobs in a few years?
Laws says that she and her co-workers are optimistic, but the only way Quincy will know if NAFTA works will be to live with it. Chris Knight, KHQA TV7 Eyewitness News, Quincy.
World hunger is a problem that continues to grow in dramatic proportion each year. Richard Albin once again joins us live to tell us about a group trying to ease that pain. Richard?
Carol, that's exactly right. The group is called Oxfam, a group of individuals who have come together to try to help stamp out world hunger. And with us is one of the coordinators of tonight's event here at Quincy University, April Thomas. April, tell me what it is that you do at Oxfam to try to help make people aware of the world hunger problem.
Well, Oxfam is a nonprofit organization, and it's international. And what we do at the banquet is we divide the group up by hundreds, and 15% of our group gets a full course meal served to them. They sit at tables and are served. 25% of our group sits in chairs and are fed rice and beans with a spoon. And then 60% of our people sit on the floor and eat rice with their fingers. This is to represent the hunger population of the world.
And what you're seeing a little bit behind us, and Chris, if we can come back over to this camera, because obviously we're having a bit of a problem there. Part of what you were seeing there were some of those meals that are being served. Now, you're expecting a big crowd, and all the money goes to fight world hunger here tonight.
That is correct. All of our money goes to the Oxfam America, and they will distribute it as they find needy.
Costs $5 per person. Great job. Congratulations, and I hope you do very well here this evening. All right, Carol, back to you.
Thanks very much, Richard. We'll hear more from you later. Gardeners have long known the benefits of composting, in which yard waste is turned into a rich organic matter that often eliminates the need for fertilizers. Researchers at the University of Missouri-Columbia are taking this idea one step further. Horticulturalists are studying the benefits this material would have for the seeding or laying of new lawns.
Compost has lots of benefits in the soil. It improves water holding, it improves aeration and drainage, serves as a slow-release nutrient source, therefore allowing your turf to get off to a faster start and to grow better once it's established, so that your maintenance problems are much reduced.
Several new housing developments in Missouri are using the new procedure and will be monitored to see how the newly installed lawns fare. John Whelan, who's working on the project, says homeowners should be pleased with the results.
The benefits the homeowner is going to see is a greener lawn because compost releases nutrients. With a thicker lawn, because of that release of nutrients, we're likely to see fewer weeds, fewer disease and insect problems. Also a deeper rooting system, because as the compost loosens up the heavy clay soil, the roots will go deeper. And that's where hopefully have to water the lawn less during the summer months.
Researchers have been looking for a way to use the tons of yard waste that cities pile up ever since Missouri made it illegal to dump brush into landfills several years ago.
Well, Carol, coming up, we're going to ask Alyssa Lynn where the heck the sunshine was today, and we'll find out if there's any in the forecast for tomorrow as well.
All right, Rick will have a live report on Quincy's efforts to bring minor league baseball back to town.
And coming up, Sarah Diane will join us live in our Hannibal studio with her Operation Cash Crop series. Stay with us.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, our selection of special purchase 93 Lincoln Town Cars is as strong as ever. These safety-minded luxury vehicles boast dual airbags, keyless entry, anti-lock brakes, dual power seats, digital dash, and much, much more. So treat yourself. Come to Westtown Ford in Jacksonville and test drive one of our special purchase 1993 Lincoln Town Cars. For selection and price, there's only one place to buy your 93 Lincoln Town Car. That's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Yes, I found before Christmas when Mom heard Dad shout, I need a new recliner. Throw my old one out. So Mom went to Harvey's for a real comfortable chair. A recliner from Lane. Over 300 were there. Mom could hardly believe Harvey's price was so low. Free delivery, too? Harvey's was the place to go. So the moral of this story? It takes two of us to tell. Buy a Lane recliner from Harvey's and Christmas will be swell.
The finest in selection, value, and quality. That's Harvey's Furniture in Quincy.
I wanna run, I wanna play, I wanna touch down Mississippi and grab an egg. I wanna dance, I wanna sing, I want to do everything.
If you're pregnant, now's the time your baby needs you most. A healthy pregnancy can mean a healthy life. So baby your baby now.
I wanna do everything.
What's the big deal? America's best-selling small car Ford Escort. That's what. You can get 4 well-equipped models, including the wagon, all with the same low price. And with hundreds in cash back, that price is even lower. Or you can choose low financing, even a low monthly lease payment. Escort's a great value, priced hundreds, even thousands less than its competition. So if you want your best deal and a great trade-in allowance, you better hurry. These offers are limited. What's the big deal? A new Ford Escort from your quality Ford dealer.
Property owners beware. Marijuana growers could be making thousands of dollars selling pot sown on your soil. Tonight, KHQA TV7 Sarah Diane continues her series on marijuana eradication. She's live in our Hannibal studio with this Operation Cash Crop report. Sarah?
Thanks, Carol. Marijuana growers not only make a profit off other people's addiction, they often make money off other people's land. One well-placed call to Scotland County authorities and a patch of cultivated marijuana is whacked down. In this case, as with so many others, a grower's trespass to raise his illegal crop. Most growers won't plant on their own land, so even though the Highway Patrol may know who's growing pot on a given property, it's difficult, often impossible, to prove ownership.
Arrests are difficult. You either have to catch them in their possession after they've harvested it and they're moving it, or they take a couple of buds for sample, or you have to document that they're out tending it.
Clark, who runs Operation Cash Crop, sometimes goes undercover to make arrests, but convictions are rare. If a landowner is caught raising marijuana on his property, the government can seize the land, so growers go elsewhere. It's just one way they can get away with their illegal trade.
It's left up to your imagination. If you could imagine growing it that way or trying to conceal it that way, then it can be grown or can be concealed that way.
In this case, the grower grafted the plant, so they're smaller and harder to spot. It's an investment that growers want to protect.
There's more money being spent on marijuana production nowadays than there is in corn and bean production, and it's really a shame that the society has changed to where we have to rely on this kind of stuff.
To cut down on the crop, authorities search from the sky, since marijuana's brilliant green color is pretty easy to see from the air. Often growers choose to plant their crop next to creeks, so Mother Nature herself wiped out a lot of the tended plots in this year's flood. But the plants that survived fared well.
Well, this year's been an extremely good year because of all the rain that we've had. It has not required much tending.
Since growers didn't have to visit their plots much this year, it made it that much harder for authorities to track them and that much easier for the growers to get away with it. And if you see marijuana on your property, give authorities a call, but please don't go near it. Sometimes growers set booby traps to try to protect the crop that they've grown on your land. Reporting live from our Hannibal studio, I'm Sarah Diane. Carol?
Now, Sarah, we understand you put together something a little different for tomorrow night's series finale.
Yeah, tomorrow night we go up in a helicopter in the dead of night to see how authorities use thermal imagery to try to detect inside growing operations. It's the first time the Highway Patrol's allowed the media on such a run, so it should be something to watch.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that. Thanks a lot, Sarah. For almost 2 weeks, KHQA TV7 has addressed the problems and pressures of youth during our Teenagers and Tough Decisions series. We discuss topics ranging from peer pressure to sex and teenage pregnancy to families and divorce to alcohol use. Richard joins us live again from Quincy University with tonight's topic.
Carol, tonight we'll test your knowledge in Teenagers and Tough Decisions test on drug use among today's teen society. Drugs come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. They can be snorted, smoked, swallowed, or injected. Drugs can cause hallucinations, memory loss, addiction, blackouts, health problems, and even death. Over 70 million Americans have used an illegal drug at least once. Teens are no exception. To test your drug awareness, answer true or false to the following Teenagers and Tough Decisions statement. Rock, crack, and powder are all forms of cocaine. Marijuana is a mind-altering drug. Flashbacks or recurring hallucinations can be caused by LSD use. The drug PCP, also known as angel dust, is often smoked by people thinking it's just pot. Both cocaine and heroin can be addictive and cause death. Unless under a doctor's prescription, drugs should never be used. Cigarette smoking has been proven harmful to a person's health and addictive. True. That's the answer to all of the questions tonight in our teenage quiz, and that's the way it should always be answered. The answer to drugs, experts say, is always no. There is some good statistical information, though, and that is that it appears that most teenagers are saying no to drugs. That's the good news. Still, there are many older people, adults, that are still using illegal drugs. Tonight at 10, we'll have a very candid conversation with some of our teenagers in the tri-state area about drug use here. Don't forget to pick up your free brochure about Teenagers and Tough Decisions from your area McDonald's location. And Carol, I know you'll want to be with us tonight. Obviously, you will. Join us tonight at 10 o'clock. I think the conversation the teenagers had about drugs was insightful, at very least.
It certainly was. Thanks, Richard. We'll look forward to that. Alyssa joins us now. Where was the sunshine?
This is one of those days where I think I should have taken out the woolly worm to make the forecast. Maybe he could have done a better job. We didn't have the sunshine, will we, this weekend? Stay tuned.
Right now, when you buy a new minivan from the minivan store at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer, you not only get a minivan that meets 1998 safety standards with driver and front passenger airbags and available built-in child seats, but you get another minivan at no extra charge. This one, for the kids. Plymouth Voyager and a kiddie minivan. Only during the holiday minivan sale.
See your tri-state Chrysler Plymouth dealer today.
They're on the loose. Beautiful diamonds and color gemstones at fantastic savings during the K's Merchandise Loose Diamond and Color Gemstone Sale, Friday through Sunday. Choose the cut, carat weight, and quality you want. Beautiful stones in every price range, including quarter-carat diamonds from just $199.90. Hundreds of diamonds and color gemstones on sale at K's Merchandise this Friday through Sunday. Experience K's Merchandise. A little different, a lot better.
I can't control the weather.
Forecast calls for more sunshine and a high in the 80s. Later on in the week, it's
expect partial cloudy.
I can't control the markets. But I do have the power to choose the right seat. Pioneer brand 3163. Count on it.
There are 3 little words that will change the way you think about supermarket shopping. They give you the lowest total food bill every time you shop. 3 little words. You get it at County Market. No games, no gimmicks. Just our lowest possible price. On everything we sell every day. There's a name for that. 3 little words. And where do you get it?
So, you want a car that's fun. Problem is, your funds are, well, you get the picture. An excellent reason to check out the sporty Dodge Shadow ES. This one has features like air conditioning and AM/FM cassette, and it looks great, too. All for a very reasonable price. Dodge Shadow ES. Unlimited fun. For limited fun. See your nearest Dodge dealer today. We know how to help.
Tonight's weather brought to you by the new Dodge. At Dodge, we know how to help.
Guess the only way I could have been more wrong about today's forecast was if it had snowed or something. Thankfully, it didn't do that, but we also didn't make it into the 50s. 42 degrees with cloudy skies at this hour. We have a light south wind, a falling barometer. Our relative humidity is high at 82%. No precipitation today. The high is actually the current reading, and overnight tonight we may stay about steady, somewhere around 40 degrees. This morning's low was 31. Those are below the averages. Today's records are 75 from 1953, and in 1903 it was only 7 degrees. Tomorrow morning, the sun is due up at 6:53. A tour of the tri-states, everyone's in the 40s, and actually it's warmer now than it had been this afternoon. Kirksville right now at 43 degrees. It's 45 in Pittsfield, 46 in Bowling Green, and on up in Macomb right now. It is 42 degrees. We have some visitors in our studio from Western Illinois University up in Macomb. The weather students are here watching what we do, what Phil and I do as meteorologists, and they're getting an idea as to what our job entails. And unfortunately, it wasn't a good day today to talk about sunshine. We had clouds and an overcast sky to the tri-state area throughout the day today, and we don't expect much in the way of clearing tonight or even tomorrow. It will be a very cold day tomorrow for the deer hunters that are getting set in the state of Illinois tomorrow. Bundle up. It'll be a cold and windy day. Maybe a couple flurries. We'll keep them out of the forecast, but don't be surprised if you see a couple of them anyway. Here's the current weather pattern. This is the next front that's coming through. It will draw through the tri-state area by tomorrow. So overnight tonight we stay steady somewhere around 40 degrees, but by the afternoon tomorrow, with gusty northwesterly winds, our temperatures will be falling on into the 30s by tomorrow afternoon. This is a look at a cloud pattern all the way from space, way out in space. It's the whole Earth here that's going to be coming up. We'll have a little loop of, hopefully, the satellite picture all the way from space at 23,000 miles. We don't seem to be getting anywhere, hopefully. Things seem to be stuck here on the weather pattern. I'm not sure why. We'll give it a couple more pushes. And if we can't get anywhere, we're going to run into trouble because I'll have to tell you about the forecast. Our forecast for tonight includes the clouds. Nothing's going to change here. We have the southerly winds for now, but gradually they'll come out of the northwest tomorrow. So it will be very gusty tomorrow. You can expect temperatures to fall into the 30s by tomorrow afternoon. So that's the big deal there. We're going to have some very cloudy skies and very windy weather tomorrow. And over the weekend, it looks like we'll have some sunshine and highs into the 40s. And I guess now we have some kind of problem. Don't usually have these, but I'll head on back to the desk with Carol, and I can tell you, though, from my notes and my cheat sheet here, that the weekend looks to be fair, but highs only in the 40s, and then we are expecting rain by Monday or Tuesday. Sorry about that glitch. Hey, now what was that? How did we get there? Magic. Well, anyway, there it is. There's your forecast. Tomorrow, Illinois deer hunters, cold, bundle up. It'll be 40 for the high in the morning, 22 tomorrow night. Fair for the weekend, 40 to 46 degrees, partly cloudy Monday up to 50, and rain and thunderstorms are very likely on Tuesday with a high of 45 degrees. Well, at least we got somewhere there. We got the information we need, whether or not it was the way you wanted it. Exactly. Thanks, Alyssa. Right. And now Richard joins me again, and we'll take a look at today's farm market activity. At St. Louis, Barrows and Dilts, steady to 50 cents lower, topping at $41. South $2 lower, topping at 37. At Peoria, hogs, 50 cents to $1 lower, topping at 41. South, 50 cents to up to $2 lower, topping at 36. At the interior hog markets, Barrows and Dilts wheat to mostly 50 cents lower, topping at 41. South, steady to up to $3 lower, topping at 38 in Missouri. No prices from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange today on the Chicago Board of Trade, though. December wheat down 1 3/4 cents, corn off 3/4, November beans up 1 1/2, and December oats up 1/4.
Prices from Bunge Corporation and East Hannibal and LaGrange. Corn was up 3, beans down 1, wheat down 2, and Milo down 3 at Quincy Soybean Company. In Quincy and Florence, beans down 1, down 3, corn up 2 unchanged, and soy meal down $1. At Ursa Farmers Co-op in Ursa and Meyer and Warsaw, corn up 4 unchanged, and soybeans down 4. And at Cargill Meridosha, corn was up 3, beans down 2. At Consolidated Naples, corn up 2, beans down 5, wheat down 2, and Milo down 4. Well, Carol, there are still folks out here who are participating in the Oxfam program out here tonight, raising money for world hunger. If time permits, at the end of the program, we'll talk more about it. But there's some exciting stuff coming up in sports, I'll bet.
That's right. Rick Thurtle joins us. We're talking minor league baseball in Quincy.
Just the first step, but we'll hear from him, Quincy Mayor Chuck Scholes about the possibility. They had a big meeting coming up next in sports.
What's the #1 selling full-size car in America? Here's a hint. It's #1 because its performance is excellent. Its smooth, powerful engine provides crisp acceleration and good all-around performance. It's #1 because it gives you standard safety features like 4-wheel anti-lock brakes and driver and passenger airbags. And it's #1 because it's priced less, thousands less than the competition. It's the Buick LeSabre, and it's on sale now at your hometown Buick leaders. Surprised?
I think it's safe to say that our low-price promise is really working. And Zip, this grand opening sale will make believers of everyone looking for furniture.
We have great deals like this mahogany daybed. It's only $3.99.
And this solid oak table with 6 chairs is just $5.99. Plus, your purchase will earn you Smith & Imes bucks, good for future use.
People have been waiting for a store like Smith & Imes and a grand opening sale like this one. You have our low-price promise.
Tracer. Buy a $5 5-play Little Lotto ticket this month, and one of these 12 new cars could be yours. Watch for your winning numbers every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday through November 26th. You could win a Mercury Tracer. Sing it, Win. The odds be with you.
Tonight's sports brought to you by Little Lotto from the Illinois Lotto. The odds be with you.
There was a special meeting in Quincy just moments ago. The focus of this group is to lay the groundwork to try and bring a minor league baseball team to Quincy. Quincy Mayor Chuck Scholes was at the meeting, and he joins us now live from Quincy University. Chuck, I know you were at the meeting. What do we know now that we didn't know before this started?
Well, Rick, we know we've got a lot of work to do, and we're probably realistically a long way away from bringing a professional team to Quincy. But it was a very positive meeting, and we agreed there are some steps we can take immediately to improve our local facilities, which, of course, would help our kids, give them a place to play baseball at night, and would be a real good step forward towards being able to attract a team in the years to come.
Now, you're obviously talking about a Class A team, right, Chuck?
Right, and right now the league standards for the Midwest League far exceed what we have in Quincy by way of facilities. It's also very expensive with the resurgence of interest. The costs have gone up over $1 million. So we don't have the wherewithal right now to be able to make an application, but we're looking at affiliations with other groups and going ahead and upgrading our local facilities so we can work towards the goal in the future of having professional baseball back in Quincy.
Chuck, they tried with professional women's basketball over the summer. The attendance was very low. What do you think local support would be like?
Well, the local support would have to be there, and that would be something we would build along with the improvement of the local facilities. So if we could see people coming out and bringing their kids to see a collegiate league or something like that, that would be encouragement to move forward and take additional steps in the future for professional teams. But it's a great family atmosphere. It'd be good for Quincy, and I think we have a considerable area we could draw from, and it would be an asset for our city.
Has anybody stepped forward with the money? That's the bottom line, isn't it?
Right. Well, we certainly don't have enough to get into the Midwest League and compete with towns right now like South Bend and Fort Wayne and Peoria. But we do have individuals that want to support baseball on not only the professional level, but we need a place for our young kids to play in that 15 to 18-year-old category where they can play at night, and we need to work on that.
Isn't QU Stadium the only place that's really functional at this time that's already pre-existing?
But there are a lot of problems out there as far as lighting and so forth. But we've all agreed to meet again next month and lay the groundwork and try to move forward with whatever's feasible. It's going to be a tough fight.
We'll be following the story. Thank you very much for your time, Chuck.
Thank you, Rick.
Take care. Former Quincy High basketball standout Terrence Holder is going to lead the John Wood Community College basketball team to transfer to Springfield College in the state's capital. Holder says he has nothing against head coach Mike Elvey or his Trailblazer teammates. It's time for him to move on to another city. He told me earlier this evening that he felt a lot of pressure being a former Blue Devil playing in Quincy. He'll be eligible to play this season after he finishes his final exams at John Wood next month. Springfield is a first-year junior college program. We can get our first look at the Quincy High basketball team Saturday night. The Blue Devils have their annual blue-white scrimmage in Blue Devil Gym. The Devils have been working out for a couple of weeks now, and head coach Lauren Wallace is starting to get a feel for this year's team.
We still have to tighten up our defense. We really have to work on our rebounding. But, we're deep. We got some good quickness. And we got some players starting to come around and show some things that, we've been waiting for them to do. And Jim Flynn, for one, is stepped forward right now. And again, the blue-white scrimmage gives us a chance to see, just how far he is and what he can do out there.
The blue-white scrimmage is Saturday night at 6:30 in Blue Devil Gym. We've got a big football matchup this Sunday on KHQA TV7. The Chicago Bears travel to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. The Bears are coming off a big road win over the Chargers. The Chiefs, led by quarterback Dave Craig, beat the Raiders on Sunday on the road. Kansas City is 4-0 this year at Arrowhead Stadium. Even though the Chiefs are tough to beat at home, this team is not taking the Bears lightly this Sunday.
They're obviously a very good defense. Their front line is experienced and good secondary, and they're like one of the best in the NFL. I mean, the whole NFL, they're the best, one of the top three, I guess. So it's just another challenge for our offense.
And you can see that game Sunday at noon right here on KHQA TV7. And I got a pretty good opinion on who Richard Alvin's pulling for. He's from Missouri, and there's a big town over there on the west part of it. Yeah.
Think that might be it?
That might be it.
All right, thanks, Rick. We'll be back in just a moment.
People who like Mercury Grand Marquis are people who like their space. Like space enough for 6 adults, plus space for whatever goes along with them. And this is the perfect space for some very interesting facts.
And the fact is, now Mercury Grand Marquis is priced at just $19,990 and offers a powerful V8 engine, standard dual airbags, available ABS brakes, and more.
Grand Marquis. It puts a lot of space between itself and the competition. At your Lincoln Mercury dealer now.
America, over the years you've trusted Medicap Pharmacy to take good care of your health. And our national buying power means we share the savings with you. Best of all, our commitment to providing care, convenience, and savings for each patient is strengthened by a family of over 100 Medicap pharmacies in neighborhoods nationwide. So stay healthy with us. Medicap Pharmacy now has over 100 ways to take good care of you.
Noticeably softer, smoother hands. That's what happens when you use Neutrogena hand cream. On sale now with Jack's for just $3.49. Just a little dab provides fast relief for even seriously chapped hands. Use it on elbows, knees, feet, anywhere skin needs a little extra help. Neutrogena hand cream, one of the many fine Neutrogena products from Jack's, where we make skincare savings easy.
Jack's, only Jack's will do.
Chevy announces a breakthrough. Introducing the 94 Chevy S-Series Extended Cab, so new from the inside out. Everything else is history.
Drive a piece of history today at a hometown Chevy Geo dealer.
Now an update from Richard Alvin live at Quincy University.
Well, Carol, it's been a big success out here tonight. The folks at Oxfam have been raising money to help fight world hunger and make people aware of it. I think they have done so. You know, one of the statistics they told me is that over 60% of the world's population earns less than, get this, $545 a year. And thereby, eating only rice is very representative of what many people in this world have to do. Tonight at 10, we'll have another complete update on the news, including teenagers and tough decisions, and some interesting talk on drug abuse. Carol?
All right. Thanks very much, Richard. We'll see you at 10. And thanks for joining us. Tune in again.